All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a video on how I personally believe that a lot of these celebrities, and in particular, a lot of these YouTubers, man, that have got all of these high subscription counts and stuff like that, right? A lot of them are going to be used to promote the charagma, man, right? Because a lot of those people have made an income based solely off of the internet, right? And the internet is their daily bread, which really has gone far past and surpassed daily bread. But the internet is their income. So they trust and believe in that realm, right? But they're going to be used, in my opinion, to help promote the charagma, man, which we already know that these celebrities are going to be used for it. But a lot of these YouTubers, even already, are being used to promote that, and they're promoting it of their own self. There's a guy, I think his name is a YouTuber on the internet. I think he's a doctor. He's called Mr. Beast, right? And he goes around donating money to people all the time, trying to show himself to be some kind of kind-hearted man or whatever. But he said on a podcast that I saw with, I think the guy's name is Bradley Martin, the fitness guy, and he said that he can't wait to have a charagma, that he can't wait to have one, right? He said that. Now you can look it up. If you look up Mr. Beast, Bradley Martin, and then the micro C hip, right? And you will see what I'm talking about, right? This is Mark chapter 8 and verse 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And this recently happened to these guys on Fresh and Fit, man, right? They spent their whole time bunning out Israelite men whenever they would talk about why it is that they was able to come over and make money, right? Why was it that they're able to come over and get rich in America, but the people that are the Israelites that live over there ain't able to come and get money in America? Which they didn't say it like that. They said the so-called black people over there ain't able to get money in America the same way. But they don't understand that there's a whole system that keeps these people down. They was trying to say, nah, I don't believe that. Slavery from 100 years ago don't have no effect on you guys, you pussies, right? That's what he was saying, this guy Myron on there, right? Now, he started going at the so-called them fake Israelites over in the land of Israel, right? He started cursing them out and going into things and then bringing in Nick Fuentes, and he was exposing things about them. And then Esau showed him, listen, man, the same matrix and the same thing that you thought ain't keeping these black people down, I'm gonna make it bring your ass down, right? And Yahweh humbled his ass, man, because he was talking reckless, man. I've seen videos of this guy talking shit, man, which some of the points he made on Jake was real, but he tried to make out like the slavery that people have benefited from, that they put on our ancestors and under, right? And acknowledge that you can acknowledge that people have benefited from it. So how can you not acknowledge that the effects have still damaged people, man? All that wealth and all that labor that was put into building up another nation would have been put into building up our nation had that captivity have not happened to us. And the fact that people try and deny that shows how evil these people are, man. Because anything else in the world, people, if you was working a job, right, and your job didn't pay you for 10 years, and then they said to you, why haven't you got built up and got a success in your life? And you said, well, you haven't been paying me for the last 10 years, so I ain't been able to eat properly. Neither have my children been able to eat properly. So now my children are going to be 10 plus years behind because you didn't give me no wages for my hard work that I did. So now other generations prior are going to be damaged because I've got all of this catch up to do. And in the time when you was getting that free labor out of me, you was building a whole system to further get free labor out of me or cheapened labor. But people didn't want to acknowledge that and wanted to say, oh, there ain't no matrix. There ain't no system stopping poor people from not being poor. That's because they're lazy, because they're bums. But then make Andrew Tate, who's worth 300 million, say there's a matrix, bro. They're trying to shut me down and get me arrested, bro. And then all of a sudden, the same guy that was saying that so-called black people are bums and they're lazy, he'll believe that there's a matrix trying to shut this guy down, but won't believe that there's a matrix trying to shut so-called black people down. You see how hypocritical these guys are? And then you expect people to feel sorry for you. And people like that, right, that have got that kind of mindset, they'll happily, when it goes down, if in order to keep the wealth and keep the things that they have built up, they'll take the charagma and promote it to other people, man. They'll come up with a catchy advertising scheme and they'll take it, man. They'll be talking about, man, I don't lose cash no more. That's for suckers. That's for bums. That's for brokies, right? That's how these guys talk, right? That's for brokies to use cash. That's for bums. I don't remember the last time I saw a dollar bill. I don't remember the last time I held a note in my hand. That's for brokes. That's for suckers. Oh, you still use cash? Yeah, you're a bum. That's the kind of way they're going to be talking, man, to try and promote this. Guys like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, you think they won't take a charagma and promote that? You really think so? They will. Guys like KSI, you can go on the internet right now and see KSI, see Jake Paul, see him doing Ouija boards, man. See Aiden Ross, I Show Speed, all these little dweeby, weird nerd, like bro, these YouTubers, all of them guys, all those skaterboard looking dudes and all that, these skaterboard looking mans. You can see all of these guys doing Ouija boards, man. You can see these guys doing that. Jake Paul, KSI, Aiden Ross, I Show Speed, all these little weird nerds, man. These weirdos, man, that find it funny to act like some rainbow community people. They find it funny that that's part of their sales pitch. All of these guys will, if they had to keep that wealth that they're getting, where they're getting millions of pounds for just screaming on camera and doing weird faces, right? Like the Tasmanian devil and that from Looney Tunes, and then they get money. You think they won't take a corrupt when they ain't got no integrity? And they ain't got no real talents apart from acting like an idiot and folly setting great dignity, as the scriptures say. Mark chapter 8 and verse 37. What shall a man give in exchange for his soul? And what have these people gave in exchange for their integrity, man? Everything. You don't know what these people have did behind the scenes, man. We get a glimpse every now and again. They make movies about these things, and you see these celebrities every now and again talk about some of the things they do, like Machine Gun Kelly and all that, how he was going into how they do weird things with blood and all of that. You hear these things, man. But we don't properly 100% know what these people do. These weirdos. They show it in music videos slightly and stuff like that, but a lot of these people are going to take that charagma, man. They're going to take it and they're going to try and use these people to promote that stuff on people's children, man. Because a lot of these YouTubers that I'm mentioning, they have a fan base of people that are like 13 years old and younger, right? And they'll be used to try and push these things onto people's children, man. Which they already tried to push the whole Ouija boards and all that stuff on people's children because they was doing these things 6 years ago, man. And some of them have did it within the last year. And most of their fans are children, so what are they trying to make people's children do? Worship demons. So if they'll try and make your child do that, you think they won't try and make your child take a charagma? Of course they will. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So the plan is for everyone to take this. They've got a scheme for everyone. Let's go back to it. So how would they make the rich man take it? Well, you get access to keep your wealth. This is how you're going to be able to keep your wealth. Or if you've got a business, this is going to make transactions faster. We've realized that people spend more when they use cashless means of payment. People actually tend to spend more when they use cashless means of payment. So this is going to increase your finances by 25% pro rata Right? They're coming with all that slogan, all that financial talk to ease to, oh, it's gonna increase your annual gross and net of 25%. That's how they're gonna talk to these people that are rich. How they're gonna come at the poor man. Oh, we'll give you a certain allowance every single month if you take this. That's them sorted. How is it gonna make the small man? The same method that I said. How is it gonna make the great man? Well, you can enhance your business, man. This is gonna enhance your business. It's gonna allow more sales faster. Oh, you got a restaurant, have you? Okay, this is going to cause for the payment process of your restaurant to go a lot smoother. There's going to be a lot less people dining and dashing in your restaurant if you allow this system to be in your place. Simple. Simple, man. Oh, you're a free man? Okay. Well, if you take this, we won't throw your ass in jail because we'll know that you're cool. Oh, you're a bondman? You're in prison? If you take this, we'll let your ass out early because we know you as a non-violent criminal, right? So we'll let your ass out. We'll let you out early, man, because we know you're non-violent, right? That's how they'll come at it. That's how they'll come at it, man. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name, and that's how they're gonna get these people, man. That's how they're gonna get them. All these people that think that they're so deep in this world, we're going to see how far their integrity goes, man. This integrity that they claim to have. We're going to see how strong they really are. Or it's going to actually be exposed how weak they really are, man. Just like it was in the lockdown. Revelation chapter 19 and verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them and had received the charagma of the beast. And this charagma is going to be shown to do, as it would appear, miracles, right? But these miracles are going to be done by the hands of the left hand, not by the right hand. So when a miracle is done by the left hand, it comes at cost. When a miracle is done from the right hand, it's freely, right? And that's why seeing miracles done from the right hand is so rare. Because if it's shown that miracles can be done by the right hand, then people are going to believe in the Lord. But the Lord don't want everyone to believe in him. He only wants his elect to believe that don't have a need to see miracles. Whereas the left-hand believers, they need to see miracles all the time, and the left hand's continually showing miracles. But does that mean that the left hand's stronger than the right? No, it don't. And we can use boxing as an analogy. In a boxing match, how many jabs get thrown and how many jabs get landed in a fight? Deontay lands quite a few jabs. Deontay Wilder lands quite a few jabs when he fights, right? But what happens when he lands the right hand? Game over, right? Gervonta Davis lands his jab hand quite a lot when he fights. But what happens when he lands his power hand? What happens? Game over. Game over, man. Or he has to land a lot less of those. So what's going to happen when Yahweh's been using his left hand to show the world, oh, these are miracles that I can do on my left hand, because these are the miracles that I want you people that I don't want to receive salvation. I want you to believe in my left hand. So yeah, I'm gonna let you believe in my left hand, which is my charagma, right? And that's what I've made Esau believe in my left hand, and I've used Satan and these demons to trick Esau, because he's gonna believe in my left hand. But the Israelites of the elected nation of Israel, they're going to believe on my right hand, which is Yahweh Shai. And they're going to believe on the things that hand can do, even though the things that hand can do get shown a lot less because it's more powerful. Now, the people that can understand what I just said there, they'll understand it, man. But other people ain't going to understand that. And them that worshipped his image, these both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. So there's a heavy judgment if you take that charagma, man. So don't listen to none of these YouTubers. Don't listen to none of these these beautiful women that are going to be used to promote it. All of these beautiful women that are talking about crypto, right? These women that are on the internet trying to promote you to be all about cryptocurrency, right? Talking about how that's the way to escape this oppressive system. No, that's the way to take yourself out of one system and put you into another one that deals with digital currency, that they're gonna track and can track that easier than the system that you think you're escaping from. It's a lot easier to track those finances and those transactions than it is to follow cash transactions, right? It's even easier to follow digital currency, CBDC transactions, than it is to track bank card transactions, because the bank card transaction is not always instant, man. But the CBDC thing is going to be done instantly, right? And that's what these people don't understand, man. A lot of people don't understand that. And they're running around trusting in money, right? Crying when they get demonetized and that. But then they'll call you and your people a bum, right? And potentially it's their people as well. They'll call them bums and say that they're lazy, say that they're pussies, because they think that there's a system that stops them from getting anything. But then you're not a pussy now, because you're saying that there is a matrix, bro, that's making you have to move out of your apartment. That you've got your studio in there. You can complain about that when you're rich, but these poor people can't complain that there's a system that's stopping them from having things and that wants them to just go and have a job that's enough to make them work and come home. And you think that because you've got all these financial advice and all of that, that means that they can't just change the system around and and make another one when they run the world. But then you get a little taste of what they do. And now all of a sudden, there's a matrix, bro. There is a matrix, man. Huh? Don't talk about it. You told us don't talk about it, right? So you don't talk about it then. How about that? But that's the thing with these guys, man. They know exactly what time it is. They know what time it is. They know exactly what's really going on. And they know that this world's racist. And the things that a lot of these guys, if you made money by being a police officer and working for the police, you really think that means you found a loophole to success? No, you're a part of the oppression. You're part of the oppression, man. How are you gonna boast on being a police? Come on, man. What are you talking about, man? What are you guys talking about? Enjoy the charagma that you more than likely a lot of you guys are going to receive, man, because you love this world. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9, and the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the Lamb. All it would take for all of these so-called high-value men to take the charagma is for whichever guy among them they all rank as being the highest and the most red-pilled alpha that don't take no shit, don't take no mess. All it would take is for whoever that guy is to be persuaded to take the charagma, and all the rest of them would do it, man. You got these guys changing religions because of certain of these mans, changing up their whole hairstyle, changing what jewelry they want to buy, trying to take the same photos, right? Trying to defend men that they don't really even necessarily really know like that. And no, these guys are jokers too, man. But a lot of these YouTubers, they're going to be used to push out the charagma as well, man. That's what I think. Because I don't think that they've got the red pill that they think they got, man. I don't think they got the belief in something outside of this world as much as they think they have, because they really, when you look at it, what they're trying to get everyone else to do that listens to them, they're trying to get them to handle living in this world, right? And when anyone talks about real in-depth things, they'll say, oh, you're an idealist. I'm not an idealist. I just talk about what it is and how to move around. So you're going to move around and you're going to take the charagma and get destroyed, man. That's what's going to happen to a lot of you guys. Now, there might be one or two out of you that's going to change up and do something else. But a lot of these, even these other YouTubers, man, these ones that they're doing all these boxing matches and that now fighting dweebs that ain't got no hands like that, really. Right? And they're thinking that they can fight professionals, starting acting up, talking reckless, right? When they ain't fought no real boxers, just running their mouth, right? A lot of them guys are definitely going to take it, man, because the majority of them guys are Edomites, man. And an Edomite having integrity is an oxymoron. That don't exist, right? That don't exist, man. An Edomite's the most gullible person on this whole earth, and they haven't got a reason to not be gullible, because this world's theirs, and there ain't no future kingdom where they're gonna have any better than this. This is as good as it gets for Esau. This is as good as it gets for an Edomite. But I'm gonna end the lesson there, man. A lot of these YouTubers are gonna be used in the future, and a lot of these celebrities are gonna be used in the future to get people persuaded to take the charagma, man. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. Shalom.